Got some shit I want to get off my chest for real, man. Cause there's a lot of people I've been sparing. Like, I've been sparing a lot of people, man, just for my peace, though. There's a lot of shit going on that I just been ignoring. I need to speak on this shit. Get it off my chest, get it over with. I need to get this shit off my chest, man. For real. Tell y'all how I started my awakening. How I started my spiritual journey, my awakening. I'm gonna start there. When I started rapping and everything, there was a lot of people with me. A lot of people with me. I was so young, there was a lot of people with me. I didn't really understand the business, like how to conduct business. I was too busy trying to like please everybody but myself. I'll tell y'all how I got into my awakening though. I was under spiritual attack and didn't know it. I was getting attacked spiritually and didn't know it. I thought shit was just life, like how everything was going. I mean, the stuff steady happening in my life, I thought it was normal. But really, I was under attack. So once I started to wake up to me being attacked, my third eye started to open up. I started to see things different. When I first started rapping, they tried to initiate me in a cult. It's like a demonic cult. I turned them down. I ain't want no pause. And ever since then, they just been attacking me. They've been targeting me, targeting my family, targeting everybody around me. And a lot of my friends, they fell for it. They sold or whatever. A lot of my friends, they sold. They compromised. They've been compromised. And shit. They compromised everybody around me, really shit. My family, all my cousins, my friends, chicks I deal with, everybody. Like, I go in certain restaurants, they putting shit on my food. And I got all this shit documented. I got videos, I got everything. They follow me around there where I go. Tap my phone, hack my phone. Send people in and try to get close to me. Cause they want me to join this cult. I don't want to join the cult though. I just want to live my life. I don't want no parts, none of that shit. I just want to live my life how I've been living it. But they don't want to let me do that because they need my energy. They like my energy. They got addicted to my energy. Because when I was asleep, before I was woke, a lot of these people, they use my energy to manifest. And they be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to go for a long time. I went without sex. I wasn't having sex or nothing for a long time. I went a long time without sex and everything because women were siphoning my energy through sex. Yeah. So I had to go a long time without, intercourse and everything. I went a long time. All my cousins, friends, everybody, they turned their back on me, everything. They been compromised. They joined the cult. That's why you see like a lot of stuff that's going on, like with them leaking all the songs and everything. They being controlled. They being controlled. The government controlling them. When I first started rapping, I had millions of views. I was doing millions of views a day. No label, no nothing. I ain't had no major deal. I never signed a major. Let me say that. I was doing millions of views every day. No label or nothing. And I brought all these people along with me. A lot of the people that was with me, they didn't start with me. I met them along the way, and I just said, all right, cool. I brought them with me. A lot of people didn't start with me when I started doing rap. I brought them along with me. I already had millions of views. But a couple of my friends or whatever, people I thought was my friends, they introduced me to this guy. Like, yeah, he'll be a good manager for you. He'll be a good manager for you. You should let him manage you. Cause I used to take my own phone calls. When I used to get bookings and everything, people used to call me. I used to take my own calls, like yeah. And I book my own shows and everything through my phone. I have my phone number up and everything, and they would call me through my phone and book shows. So they're like, man, you ain't got time for that, woo woo. So they talked me into letting this guy manage me. G1, Mozzie, that's his name. G1, Mozzie. If anybody know, I'm from Chicago. I used to be in front of the store. It's called Cisco's. That's what the guy Mozzie. That's where he used to work at, Cisco's. So I used to hang up there every day, all day. I hang up there in the front of the store. You know, I hang up there and shit. When I first started rapping, I'd be up there and shit. Everybody knew me. I was one of the type of people, I could go in any hood, I could go anywhere. I ain't really had no beef with nobody. You know, I go anywhere and get the same love from everybody. Until all of this shit started happening, they started recruiting haters and started paying people to go against me and everything. Like, a lot of these people that's against me, I never had like a personal issue, like a real problem with these people. Like, a lot of people that's against me, you can't ask them why they don't like me or how we fall out. You can't ask them that. They ain't gonna have an answer for you. They ain't gonna have an answer for you. All this shit that's going on, this shit is scripted. The government working against me. All my friends working against me. My family working against me. Everywhere I go, and they want me to sing. They want me to look crazy. They want me to get on here and sound crazy to y'all. But this is really what's going on. Like, I'm part of the 144,000. I didn't know that at first though. I didn't know I was chosen. I'm chosen for real. I didn't know that. I ain't know that. I didn't know that. I got spiritual gifts. I didn't know that I got real gifts. I didn't know none of this stuff until I started to awaken. I didn't know that I had spiritual gifts and everything. I didn't know why I was targeted. I didn't know why these people was attacking me